We have Carter Woodson to thank for the invention of Black History Month. Actually, it originated as Black History Week in 1926. Carter Woodson is a very important African-American historian. As a matter of fact, he was the second African-American to earn a PhD from Harvard University in history, the first being W.E.B. Du Bois. But Carter Woodson invented this week-long celebration of African-American accomplishments, and he did it in the month of February because the month of February celebrates the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. Black History Month emerged in 1976. It was created in 1976 and came at the end of that very vibrant era that we all recall as the period of the 60s, when tremendous social, cultural, and political activism elevated the consciousness of the American people about the accomplishments of many groups of people who had historically been underrepresented and, quite frankly, ignored. And so Black History Month, still in February, was created in 1976, and we continue to celebrate it today. Some question the relevance of continuing to celebrate Black history during a month's time in February, noting that we now have an African-American president and arguing that the accomplishments and contributions of African Americans ought to be integrated more broadly across the entire year. I don't disagree with that at all. However, I think that having the month of February in which to celebrate the accomplishments of African Americans is a unique opportunity. In fact, I do that myself. I participate in Black History Month activities, and I see it as a unique opportunity to bring to the attention of my audience contributions of African Americans that they might not otherwise have had the opportunity to experience. I teach in the classroom. I have my students in the classroom, of course, but during that month of February, when I'm out in the community and talking to various groups, church groups, school groups, and other community groups about the accomplishments of African Americans, it's a unique opportunity to draw their attention to the accomplishments of a segment of the American citizenry about which all Americans should be familiar. As a scholar in the music of African Americans, which I should say didn't happen until I was a doctoral student at the university's Eastman School of Music, it enlivened my understanding of art and culture in American life for me as a student to be exposed to the contributions of great musical artists. And so I look forward to the opportunity to talk about people like William Grant Still, whose Afro-American Symphony in 1932 received its world premiere at the Eastman School of Music. Or people like Ulysses Kay, a wonderful composer. Or people like George Walker, who was the first African-American to win the Pulitzer Prize in Music Composition, who's a graduate of the Eastman School of Music. In addition to talking about great African-American artists in popular culture. There's a lecture that I do on a somewhat regular basis entitled Black Nightingales. Black Nightingales is a lecture that features the artistic contributions of Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald, and Sarah Vaughan in spectacular video clips of these women performing that most Americans have never seen. And listening to their songs and learning about their lives, learning about the lives of these artists is just as important as listening to the music. So I get very excited at the opportunity to bring this to a welcoming public, and I think we are, at the end of the day, all much better for it. And in fact, I think we're better Americans for it.